Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my countdown videos for this year. This will be my 2012 Halloween watch list. And as I continue on today, the movie that I'm going to recommend is The Ring. This movie here is the Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray. I believe that's going to go to everywhere pretty soon if it hasn't already. But personally, I really dig this movie. I don't think there's very many of you out there that haven't seen this already, and I don't think there's hardly anybody out there that doesn't know about this even if you haven't seen it. Personally, I really enjoy this movie. I think some of the shock values have worn out, and that's because there's so much of the Asian influence films that have been brought over to American cinema. So as a whole, most of this type of genre doesn't seem new. I think when I very first saw The Ring, this was so new to me, this type of horror, that it had a different feeling than it would today. Personally, I have a lot of recollection of watching this when it very first came out, and I thought it was intensely creepy. I really enjoy that this movie centers around a VHS tape. That's one of the interesting parts for me. And basically, for you guys that haven't seen it, there is a tape going around, and once you watch the tape, then you get a phone call, and then after so many days, then you die. And there's a certain aspect of this that makes it feel like an urban legend. It's very interesting. I like all of the backstory that they kind of uncover as you start to figure out where the tape comes from. But what you see is the Naomi Watts character. She's kind of getting enwrapped in this, and she starts to try to uncover the truth because her time is running out. What I also like about this a lot is that they did include on this version, an HD version of The Rings. If you ever watch The Ring, you should watch Rings. I really enjoy that. It's kind of something that was put there in between Ring and Ring 2, and it acts as kind of a catalyst to link those two together. But what I really enjoy about Rings, in opposition to Ring or anything else, is it really talks about the actual mythos of how this works. And it kind of plays around with the rules, and it questions how this would work. And I really, really enjoy that. There's something about Rings that makes me think that it was smart to question how this would work, because after you watch this a couple of times, that's how I feel. I start to question, well, if you did watch this, or if you didn't, or if this part happened a certain way, what would happen if you changed it just a little bit? And I really enjoy that. This film is very dark. It has a very interesting kind of bluish gray tint to it. That filtering process really adds a memorable part to the movie. And then the analog nature of watching the VHS tape over and over again looks really kind of weird on DVD and on Blu-ray, of course. Once you watch this in full HD, you even get a stranger sense of that analog. But yes, if you've never seen The Ring, I highly recommend it. It was on my watch list this year because I really wanted to watch it on Blu-ray. Hadn't seen it in a while. But yes, you guys definitely check this out. I can admit that even though the sting's kind of gone out of this one, I do have fond memories of how creepy this was the very first time I watched it, and it continues to have a certain creep factor to it. But yes, the very first time I watched this was really, really creepy, and I get a nostalgia for watching this and trying to kind of bring that memory back. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll go on to the bonus segment of my video now. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to my bonus section. I am super out of it. If you can't tell, I accidentally took a nap in the middle of the day. I'm really feeling it now. I'm dragging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix myself something with some caffeine in it. So for today's snack, what I decided to do is fix a beverage. You can of course do this with other kinds of beverages that are non-caffeinated. But what I'm choosing is coffee. I think this would work well with hot chocolate or any other kind of hot beverage. So what I've got here is my coffee cup. I've got my Planet Beer Wagon cup here. And what I've also got is some mint chocolate chunk frozen yogurt. You can always use ice cream, anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a sort of float. We're going to mix coffee with this chocolate mint ice cream. And it just sounds like a good thing that's kind of sweet, sort of like a dessert, but it's also coffee. I'll go ahead and bring you guys in close. And being 2/3 of the way full, that's perfectly fine, because what we're going to add to it, you don't want to make a mess. And this is a fairly large cup, so I'm still getting a full cup of coffee. Okay, I'm going to go over here to this. There we go. And the reason I chose frozen yogurt is because of how soft it is. But I'm using a regular spoon so that I can just do that. There you go. Okay. Let's give it a try. It's pretty good. Not too sweet, but does have a very strong flavor. It's kind of like just adding sugar and cream, but it's a very flavored sugared and cream. Yeah. You might give this a shot. If you're not a big fan of coffee, like I say, you can always add this to hot chocolate or any other hot beverage like that. Or say, for instance, you don't like mint chocolate ice cream, you can always add vanilla or chocolate or whatever your favorite kind of ice cream is. So I'm eager to see what you guys might add, what kind of hot beverage you would use, or what kind of ice cream. It's pretty good stuff. Okay, now that I'm feeling a little pepped up, I'm going to go watch another movie. I will see you guys again tomorrow.